This is our study of keratinocytes by Roshan Durkin, Fiona Everard and Conor Federico.
The skin is the largest organ in the human body, and it acts as a barrier between an organism and its external environment. It consists of three layers: the surface epidermis, subjacent dermis, and subcutaneous tissue. Within these there are three types of cells: keratinocytes, melanocytes, and fibroblasts. Melanocytes are pigment-producing cells, and fibroblasts produce connective tissue proteins.
Introduction to keratinocytes. Keratinocytes are the predominant cell types found in the epidermis, which is the outermost layer of the skin. They make up roughly 90% of these cell types and are located within the basal layer of the skin, and therefore are often referred to as the basal cells or basal keratinocytes. The major proteins found in keratinocytes are keratins. These proteins form the cytoskeleton of keratinocytes. The keratin expression changes as transient amplifying cells differentiate and move to the superficial stratum corneum.
Keratinocyte is generally active within the skin for 30 to 40 days, before it is pushed to the skin surface by new cells and it flakes off. This process takes longer as we get older, and is faster in skin that is stressed or damaged.
Functions of keratinocytes. There has been a lot of research into the functions of keratinocytes, which has discovered that are active participants in immunologic reactions. Human keratinocytes are known to kill living microbes. They are responsible at forming tight junctions with the nerves of the skin while keeping the Langerhans cells of the epidermis and the lymphocytes of the dermis in place. Keratinocytes have two main functions, with one of these being immunity and the other being structural.
Immune functions. Keratinocytes play a key role in the immune system. The skin is the first line of defense, and the keratinocytes provide a barrier between an organism and its environment. This prevents the entry of pathogens into the body and prevents a loss of moisture, heat, and other substances from the body. Keratinocytes also act as immunomodulators, which secrete inhibitory cytokines in the absence of injury and stimulate inflammation, while also activating Langerhans cells in response to injury. Langerhans cells serve as antigen-presenting cells when there is a skin infection, and are the first cells to process microbial antigens entering the body from a skin breach.
Function. In addition to the immune role of keratinocytes, they play a key role in the structure of cells. Keratin is the main protein in keratinocytes. This is the fibrous structural protein of the hair and nails, which is why defects in keratin expression result in various diseases of the epidermis, as well as the hair and nails.
An example of keratin is epidermolysis bullosa. It affects both the skin and mucosal membrane, and approximately 20 per million newborns are diagnosed with this deficiency in the United States. The symptoms for this deficiency include severe blisters, scarred skin with small white spots and thickened skin and nails. Treatment for epidermolysis bullosa includes good hygiene, surgery, which is used to widen the esophagus and place feeding tubes to improve patients' nutrition, antibiotics, and cream. This deficiency causes many limitations to motion, which are caused by scarring and contractures, and therefore rehabilitation therapy can be used to ease these limitations caused to the joints. Despite treatment, the conditions often worsen, causing serious complications and possible death.
In conclusion, keratinocytes are the main cell in the skin. Their lifespan is 30 to 40 days. They have numerous roles such as immunity and structure. Their main component is keratin. Deficiencies of keratin can have serious implications. An example of this is epidermolysis bullosa.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.